Welcome to Letters to Louie with Abby Algiers. Welcome back.
Hi, Sally.
Nice to have you here. This one is the month of June, and you found a really neat letter that he wrote, your father wrote to his great friend. So let's read this letter and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, great. Two days in June, 68 years apart. Dear Louie, June 6, 1944 was a great day. An important day for me. After 2 years, 9 months of which were spent on ADAC, I was just discharged from the Navy. June 6, 2012 was a day of awakening for me. June 6, 2012, I attended a funeral for the wife of a classmate from med school. It was an awakening to me as much as the discharge from ADAC, but for unrelated reasons. In 1944, I was freed for the life which might come, for experiences of the next 60 or so years. June 6, 2012 was so different. The attendees at the funeral were all men and women, some of repute, many retired physicians from St. Luke's Hospital in Milwaukee, a hospital which for 50 years had set standards of excellence. The attendees were participants in the search for excellence. In attendance were neurosurgeons, vascular surgeons, cardiologists, family physicians, nurses from various services, all now slumping, graying, and obviously slowing. None were trim, all moved slowly, genuflected with difficulty, and read with bifocals. All had that quizzical look on introduction, that look which said, "I thought I read of you in the obits," but in reality said, "You're looking well, nice to see you." Talking and conversation included the bereaved, but moved quickly to the attendees, those who had been able to attend the funeral. I sat in the rear of church and looked at all who had been so important, all who had set the pace of medicine during those vital ages of change, growth, and outcome. I recalled the long hours, the inventive, aggressive procedures in the cardiac labs, the eye-opening advances from the Department of Vascular Diagnosis, and I thought of the neurovascular surgeon who had driven to Hartford to attend a compressed fracture skull of my neighbor, a man who is now 85 and on his journey for visitation, perhaps by the neurosurgeon, if he, the neurosurgeon, reads and recalls the names from the obits. The cycle goes on and on. The viewers become the viewed, and we attend as many wakes as possible, knowing full well that soon our children will capture the events of life on the picture wall of the mortuary. My June 6th recalls are so different. One in 1944 was wildly vigorous, brilliantly vivid, with optimism and plans for work and success. In 2012, June 6th was quietly reminiscent of what had been and cognizant of what will be. However the play plays out, it's been a great ride. So what the hell? Hang in there, Louie, and let me know you are still with it. Keep the faith, Jim.
I think that for most people, they have a date that sticks out in their head.
Yeah.
And for your father getting out of the Navy, correct?
Right.
Reserves. Yes, what a reflective day.
Right.
And then to be thinking of that while he's attending his good friend's funeral.
Right. To see those two different phases of life and
Yeah.
just kind of see everything pass by and observe the people he had known.
Right. Very introspective.
Yeah.
And
for
I
sure.
think that to our viewers that can relate to this, I think we all have that kind of date, whether it's, well, it could be your birthday, it could be a Christmas, it could be a child's birthday, it could be an accident you had. We
Right.
all kind of reflect on that. And I'm so glad that you found this, because now that kind of gives our viewers an idea of, whoa, look back at this day.
Right.
That was
right.
so long ago. Now here I am. So
Kind of a marker in time.
yes,
for
marker
everyone.
in time.
Yeah.
I like that. I
Yeah.
appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And to our viewers, as always, thank you for watching.